Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on our Hollywood Animal playthrough of the stuff that dreams are made of, and things are going well for the studio. We've got lots of money in the bank. We've got cash in our personal account. We've got influence. We've got reputation. We've got lots of movies that are about to be released. Feelings in a Bottle had a week one that made a profit. Attendance isn't great, 10,000 theaters, but we didn't have to rent those. And then we've got going into week five a big drop off, but City Lights has done really well, making 2.5 million. Up next, we're going to have The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. We've got Pie in the Sky going. We've got Send All Guests Away. I'm No Angel, which could be our Pollux winner potentially if it goes well. So we'll see how things are going. We've got The White Mountain, Bride of Frankenstein, Mutiny on the Bounty all going. It sounds like that if I do a research first, like here, let's just see. Yeah, so as one of you pointed out, if I get them to start researching first, I can both research and write scripts with these guys. So that's what I'm going to maybe try to do so we can get more points coming our way, more story elements that we need desperately to try to fill in some of these. So let's get The Last Merry Fellow on Earth, get that into release. Okay, not horrible. Claude Pinkins up to level 6. Good deal. Maxed out there, so let's just speed up everything in the studio. And Lewis Murphy is a 6-star max. Virginia Fuller could be very good for us. There we go. That looks like The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. And let's see, we got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Let's just put it on the 4th of July. We will give it all of our release. I don't think we need to rent anything out with 11,000 studios. Why would we do that? Or 11,000 theaters, not studios. That'll be our 4th of July opener. 95%. That should be nice. So women. Need the Pascal one. Velvet Gloss. Young men. That would be Spark. Expertise, exciting, especially among intelligent young people. Is this an intelligent one? It's young. Then we'll go for this one. We're going to do Oh. Okay. Well, let's not do too many then. These three. Young women won't like it, but women as a whole will. So let's take away VM Pascal and put Ross Brothers. We'll try to get a trick or two going as well. Will Marilyn Daniel do it? She will. We're going to see if Roscoe. I don't think Roscoe will. Yeah, Roscoe's too much of an auteur to do anything for us there, but that's okay. We want a big opening weekend. Oh, we had our scandal. That's right. Marilyn Daniels' last name clear in response. So let's apologize. We don't want anything to weaken our movies. Okay, let's see if I'm No Angel has our best available. It is a 7.6 and a 7.5. We have to make this one right. Bessie and Charlie. Tom. Oh, this has a chance to be very, very good. Definitely going to throw a rap party on that one. Who do we have available? Emma is our best. Actually, maybe we spend... But then nobody out there is any better. We'll just continue to train up what we've got. Some of these we could just put right into training. Just train. Like Jane Weaver. Put her in there. Emma's going to be ours there. Composer. Is there a composer out there? There is an 8.5 composer. He's expensive. Sheesh. Leon Ford. But he's diligent. Let's do it. We can afford him. Leon, make some magic. Our sound recording's high as well, so that should bode well. Should team up just fine. Let's go to our film school. And let's go to our editors. And let's go ahead and put Hooch Frank and Jane Weaver. Get them both going. As far as composers go, let's get Dick Beck. What a name. And we'll get Cornelius French. Get him back up. Once it gets above 3 stars, we can, I feel like, do a little bit more. Actors and actresses, we've got Russell Spencer, Pearl Cummings. Let's get Rita Gill going. Give me up to at least 2 stars, guys. Glenn Parker, you've got a lot of potential in at 25. Let's go ahead and get you going there as well. Let's take a look at our cinematographers. Walter Wilson. Get to going. Same with Joe Day. You guys get up to 4. They're going to be set. Producers. Joe Pinkin. Get him up to 2, then he could be set from there on. And our directors, Lee Zimmerman's already 4.9, so he can get his way up to 9 just fine. Because we'll use him. Okay. There we go. We got a lot of people going. They're all going to be finished at the same time. Let's see how Send All Guests Away did. It improved. So Thelma Fletcher, this was our training one. Russell Spencer's up to 1.2. He'll get himself up to 2.2 then. Harley Gill's getting a little bit better as a cinematographer. He's up to level 4 now. Okay, what do we got going on this one? Oliver, you and Lee can do this one. Actually, let's put Virginia and Lewis on this one. It's already not that great of one, so we can do that. So 1, 2, 3. We have space to shoot some more films. Let's see what's fresh. Jokes at the Table. Winning the Beloved is going to be potentially bad. I really want to do King Kong. It's got 2 that are really close with the Shootout and the Damsel in Distress. Let's see what we can put together for King Kong. Timothy Burke, that will be yours. Producer, it's a good one. All right, Paul, you can do this one. Directed by action, adventure, romance, and drama, but it has a shootout. There's our drama. Struggle for a Better Life. Social Rejection is not in our space. He's got 2 of the others. Let's let Coleman Cohen try for this one. Our Outcast. Who's playing King Kong? I guess we'll go Charlie Graham. You're going to be King Kong. The Damsel. Don't have Jane available. Let's go with Diane Griffith. Our sidekick is going to be Douglas Weaver. The Corrupt Official will go with, where's Gabe? Is Gabe available? Gabe is not. So let's go with Peter Harris. I really want to get the boutique opened up so we can start to use, try to level up some of our longtime actors instead of parting with them. What do we have? Who is out there? We've invested in several already. Kevin Ball, Chaste and conceited. He does historical murders. Hattie McCoy is out there. An unbiased alcoholic. May Lowe. Didn't we have May Lowe? We did. How did she get out there? What did we miss about her? I guess we forgot to renew her contract? Kevin, how much are you going to cost us? Shoo. All right. Let's just do one movie. See how you do with the one movie. And maybe we can have a successful partnership and that'll take a little bit off. Ooh, Della Kester's out there. We have a Pollux Award winner there. Here we've got a popcorn. They're so expensive. Marvin Conti is not. He's good at a criminal gang. How much is he going to cost us? Not too bad. Let's bring him in. Okay, that gives us a few more high quality actors. We'll go with that. And after a couple of these scripts researches are done, I've got another script or two we want to put into work and see how things go. So Sonata Dominus is about to end. Frame tone, we're doing okay. Okay. City Lights is about to make an end. Oh, Feelings in a Bottle did not do well. Tell you what, let's buy a few more cinemas. What's that put us up to? 12,000. Still a lot of cinemas out there. We're trying to put them all in our pocket. Film distribution in Germany. Whoa, Rotten Fates. 12 million? Cha-ching. I think we need to do it one more time before that pipeline dries up. Wow, Mortal Soul. What an increase after pre-production. Everything about it is better. That is amazing. Love it. Okay. Let's see. Can we do another one with you? We do have that. Let's do another film distribution. We will go with, what's our biggest one? City Lights has done well. Scarface. Lover's Quarrel. Goofballs. I like that one. So in 8 weeks, this one had a 12-week run. Let's do Lover's Quarrel. Gonna make some more money out of that. Oh, Alfred, try again. We do have a bounty hunter. That's exciting. Let's buy some more cinemas with that $12 million. You know what? Let's just buy 50. Boom. Making money. All right. It is time for Bernard to get to work on a new one. Limit the number of screenings per film. 10,000 screenings per week. Ugh. They would do that. They're afraid of us. This one doesn't have much left. It's not been doing too hot. I guess we can just keep it where it's at. Might as well let it go for the 66,000. I think it can at least make its money back. And in the distribution there, Ernest Lane can do drama. That's good news for us. That's a Pollux winner right there. Babyface is ready to go into post. 6.8 and 6.5. That's a solid film. We've got lots of solid films out there. We just aren't quite able to get the the quality needed for the Pollux. So Oliver, you and Lee will do this one. Let's get going on that one. What's going on with just push the button? Try again, Brian. Why is that paused? Okay. Not really sure what happened there. But Pie in the Sky is ready for release. Ooh, took a hit. That's because Lorraine and Gary were doing that one. They're not quite ready, are they? They're ready for the ones that aren't all that great. I guess they are there. All right, let's do 10,000. I don't think we need more than 10,000 really. That leaves us 4,000 for the last 4 weeks of The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. This one applies to girls. So this one's for the youth, young women, and we'll do the generic ones. We can put more into our advertising campaigns whenever we don't have to worry about renting the theaters. Can we do another one? Jane's always up for it. That's why we're going to turn you into a star, Jane. We will turn you into a star. All right, Jokes at the Table will be a good training one. So that means let's let Mr. Gill. Yes. Harley, how much are you asking? 3,000? You've got it. Joe Pinkin he's currently training. Let's let Joe keep training. Brian Barrett can do this one. We will let Mr. Zimmerman do this. The Daring Adventurer will be Marilyn or Thelma. Let's go with the younger one, Marilyn Daniel. And our tribal chief, Gabe's busy. We'll do Russell Simmons. That'll get him up to 4 stars. What is going on with this one? We're going to have to cancel this one. Who do we have doing this one? We have Gene, Elbert, Gabe, and Susie. And it is Alfred, Anthony, and Harry. Let's cancel that. Because I don't know what was going on with the just push the button. Man, she is... Susie, you are pricey. Even with the 50% discount. And the successful collaboration. All right. Okay, good. They're voting against it. So if Gerstein voted against it, we should not have to put too many into this. Let's just do 200. I can't see Evergreen voting for it. Yeah. Okay. So we can still go way above that if we want. That's good news. Let's get back to Just push the button. This one's not going to be fresh until September, but by the time it's ready, that should be just fine. So our cinematographer, we had Harry doing this one. And we had Alfred was the producer. And we had, who was it again? It was Alfred. It was Anthony Campbell. And then our retired legend was Gene Stein. He's going to cost us extra money now. Our sidekick was Susie. This was Gabe. And the serial killer was... Where's he at? Elbert. That's going to drag us down if I put Elbert in there, though. But everything else is really good. This gives him a chance to work with some stars. Start his career off right. All right, we really need something else to get out there because Feelings in a Bottle is not doing well. Okay, let's go ahead and start working on a new script. Nelson Porter, let's re-sign you. All right. We are going to start a new script. And this one is going to be Anna Karenina. This one was by Clarence Brown, directed it, and it starred Greta Garbo. I think it took place in Russia. Let's put a little romance into it, little historical aspects to it, maybe. Lots of drama. Of course, we don't have a European town yet. I feel like this one is an ambitious woman. No, it's not. I've got another one that will be that one. Oh yeah, ambitious woman works. The antagonist will be a patriarchal figure. We're going to have a strict parent. It's going to be a female. That should be good. Our theme of this one, we got a little bit more here at least. Let's go with... So she's going to move from town to the big time. Or try to. She's going to have unrequited love, so we need to have somebody else here. Only problem is these are all so bad. Nah. Let's do... What would be good? I don't know. This one's going to be rough. She's trying to avenge a loved one, I guess. And she faces some social rejection in the process. As well as this... And it's going to be where her dreams are going to get crushed. It's going to be harsh. Bernard, see what you can do with this. Like I said, that was a Greta Garbo film. I got two more in mind for 1935. Oh, good. We got a parent figure to go along with our other, overbearing parent. But this one's more caring. King Kong's ready to go into production. Ooh, it elevated itself. Security does not level up fast just by doing that, do they? So how about we train somebody? Raised by 1 level. Ooh, that costs us influence. That's all right. Send all guests away is ready to go into distribution. Oh, not the best. But that was Virginia Fuller and Lewis Murphy. Virginia's getting better. Again, we have these kind of so-so films to let them have that shot. And we'll put this one here. Again, 10,000 films, or 10,000 theaters. Should be plenty. We'll try 90 on this one. Oh, there's no, it's all just generic. Let's just go with all the young as well. Hopefully we can get a trick or two in to help. Let's do a surprise wedding. Russell, nah. Thelma, ugh. You two aren't big enough to be able to refuse us in that way. All right, Feelings in a Bottle, 1.2 million. Not good, but not bad for that kind of quality. It won't be seeing the light of day again, but not bad. Where are we at on our distribution deal? 13 days left until we get something back. Could do some agent training there. Mayor's Party. There we go. Let's pick up the 300 again. It's been quiet lately on set. We haven't had major issues, which kind of has me concerned. Okay, we got our trick worked here for The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. It's about to go into release. Needs a little bit of a boost. Oh. It won't let me concentrate on where I need a rest. Yes, sir. If everything's gray and sad, we don't want you to stay. Go. Lydia and several others have already shown us what happens if they get too sad. 3 more days there. Ah, generational conflict. Good job, Bernard. Let's put that back to going. So we can have him do both at once. That's really good to know. We picked up another 7 million from Lover's Quarrel over in Germany. The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. A C. Not exactly raising eyebrows there. Bone Grinder loved it. Hey, Jeanette Foley. She's been rather nice to us. There we go. Level 5. Let's get that up even better. Now we can really pump some of this money into these places as well. So that was a Roscoe, Marilyn Daniels. So this was, yeah, these weren't big time actors for us. And it's less than $1 million because we're not having to rent out theaters. Oh, but it moved Shootout to stale. And that's not good because that's King Kong. August of 1936. Good grief. We stay loyal to our people, and plus he's a popcorn draw. We now have the scouting office, so we can get better on site. International location, high quality. What can we put into this? $400,000 and speed that up by a lot. A lot. What about, or we can do amazing quality sets, or up to 100 extras. Well, let's go with high quality locations. That gives us a little bit more variety that we can put into our movies, but we need to get our scouting office built before we can do that. All right, Jokes at the Table's ready. Everything got a little bit better. So we definitely have the quality of our actors, and everybody who's working is definitely very good. I'm No Angel will hold off on a little bit. Jack Stein, 9.5. We definitely want to keep you around. We definitely need to unlock new things. Oh, I forgot to lower his money. It's okay. We just brought in more money. So let's go another 50. Now we're up to 16,000. And let's go back to our German friend. Or, well, German acquaintance. Not really a friend. Let's send out City Lights. That one's a big hit. Should do well. We're not going to send anybody to Germany. I don't know how that will turn out. I'm a little nervous about that. Fred Johnson, 4.5 stars. Yeah, well, even though he's capped at 5, I believe, we will train him to make him better. Same with Edward West. He's already really cheap. How are we doing here? 72 until we get the cigars. Babyface is ready. I'm No Angel is ready. We have a bunch of stale things. Oh, we got detective ones. Let's try our Modern American City Outcast one, Alfred Carpenter. Donald Gallagher, actually. And we'll give the other detective one to you. And let's have our first sci-fi script go to Brian Bird. So they can research and write at the same time. That's good to know. It's very good to know. All right, just push the button. Please do well. Actually get going this time. Okay, Pie in the Sky. The hospice visit worked. Manuel Vasquez, thank you. Last Merry Fellow on Earth for 11,000 screenings has done really well, up to over 3 million in profit. 85% attendance on those 11,000 screens also. And these are all our screens. So we're not out on anything by it not doing well and filling them up in the last one. We might as well just keep them all on those 11,000 screens. All right. And we've got a wizard. Good job, Alfred. Keep that up. The trick worked for Pie in the Sky. The Last Merry Fellow on Earth set up that distribution. It's doing fantastic. And it can have another 6,000 theaters. Yeah, it'll get that 88,000 on the first weekend. And Pie in the Sky is ready now. We're back to making things go. We just have to get some fresh script elements. Because right now, that's the thing holding us back. This one did pretty well on the reviews. What do we got? Peter Harris is maxed out. We know Jane Fisher gets a little bit better. Felix Hill is now 6 stars. No one else is really close. But just over 1 million. Should get that back in the first weekend. Only we've got 2 that turned it to stale, and we have jokes at the table. But it becomes fresh in October. And we got a new sheriff. Good job, Brian. We're getting some new elements finally. 6'1" and 5'8". Not too bad for Babyface. Oliver Grant is maxed out as an editor. That's unfortunate. 5 stars is not that great. And he's going to get passed up by some of these that we're training to become better. We'll put it here, 10,000 again. There we go. It is men. Give them the newspaper. They're probably reading the newspaper. Can we get an orphanage? Ernest, no. May, no. Roger, thank you. Visit the kids. That should not be that hard to get somebody to do that. All right. The White Mountain. This was Walter. 5 and 5. Not too shabby, Walter. Thriller, adventure. Let's retire legend, tyrant, crime, and necessity. I think this is one that shouldn't have too many stale elements. If it does, Thomas Morrison with a 5-star. You're perfect for this. Oh yeah, we haven't built our scouting office yet. Vincent or Timothy? Let's give this to Timothy. Directed by... This will be Clarence. The retired legend is going to be somebody older. Marvin Conti. And the tyrant will be Vivian Lawson. Interesting. Pie in the Sky will hopefully have a big opening weekend. We just brought in another 3.6 million, so let's spend a little bit more money here. Oh, Pie in the Sky did do really well. Bring in 20. Continue to gobble up those theaters. We're up to 420. The Gerstein's 137. The others, we're going to put them out of business. Pie in the Sky, how to do? 82% attendance in our 10,000 theaters. Well done. Maybe we should have just limited to 10,000 a showing. Donald, that's disappointing. But Vincent got better at the script department. Let's make everybody better that way. And get Mortal Soul into post. This was a Roscoe and Jane picture. 2 young stars. Soon to be superstars. Let Emma and who should you partner with? Let's let you partner with Lewis. That means we could shoot something else, but everything is stale. October 1935, February. Yeah, that one's really stale. These are all September and February. We've got August of 36, February of 36, February of 36, February. Goodness. Well, we're not going to start anything at the moment. Let's see what new ideas we have coming through first. Now we got our scouting office. Oh, the Social Security Act has been passed. Economist Arlo Frost offered his thoughts on the new law. If you translate law's confusing text in normal human language, it means old people and lazy people can sit at home on taxpayers' nickel. Well, okay. Bride of Frankenstein, excellent. But until February of 1936, good job, Wilson. Let's go ahead and start it. We can have it ready. By the time we get some filming, it might be ready for February anyways. This is going to be our big one. Jack's got to go after this one. Let's film it on location if it's all the same. Ooh, 2 stars versus 2 stars. Then there we go. Okay. We've got one that we're shooting mainly on location. outside of the fairy tale town streets. It's going to probably make it a little bit more expensive. But we're going to put all of our best on this. We want this one to be a hit. Fred Stevens. Ernest Lane. You are the outcast. Love interest is going to be May Lowe. And our evil sorcerer will be Kevin Ball. Our three best. With our best director and our best producer. I hope it's a good one. All right, let's see what I'm No Angel did. This is one I was hoping would be our Pollux winner. Okay, it stayed very good. That's one of our best. So paying for Leon paid off. This one. This will release on Thanksgiving. We're going to do 12,000 on this one. Actually, no, 15 on the first one. Ooh. Let's move it back one. Men and Young Men. There we go. Please get us some tricks. Tom won't. Bessie will. Let's put one back here. How about paying somebody's debts? Charlie, good man. Why would you not want to deliver the good news that all your debts are gone? Uh-oh, what do we got here? Thanks to the new Social Security law, we need to raise labor wages by 20%. Minimum wage will increase from $120 to $144 a month. Of course, laws don't apply to illegal workers. Let them choke on their percentages. I'm sure we can find other ways to save money. It's time we think about the common man. We'll raise salaries by 22%. Yes, we can afford it. So why wouldn't we? Okay, how did Mutiny on the Bounty do? 6.8 and 6.5. Everything's fresh. That means it's almost ready to go into production. Once we get something done, we can do that. We just don't have any spots open. But that also means, Felix, we can put you to work researching. Okay, how did Pie in the Sky do? Oh, huge drop off. Still, it's made us $2 million in profit. 7,000 theaters is fine. We'll go for that. And Send All Guests Away. Last Merry Fellow on Earth made $4 million. Well done. Archive that. And we only picked up $1 million. Ugh. Not the best. How'd Send All Guests Away do? Not very good. Bone Grinder loved it. Russell Spencer's up to 1.4. He's been in a few movies there. Brian Bird's up to 3.1. Everything's fresh. Coleman Casey. We'll gladly bring you back. You and your cheapness. Accidental Hero. Good job, Bernard. And now let's get to work on another script. Felix, I've got one for you. This one is Alice Adams. This was a Katharine Hepburn film. Fred McMurray was also in it. George Stevens directed it. It's a comedy, drama, romance is how it's kind of listed. So we're just going to do 30, 30, 40. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, let's do a little bit. There we go. We'll make this a modern American city. So she's a working class girl trying to move up. So we can make a working class girl. She's trying to move up. Who do we want to go against? Heartless bureaucrat. We haven't had one of those in a while. Supporting characters. Let's have a parental figure. Nice figure. Strict parent will be the mean one. Will be the male. Because both of those are okay. Theme and events. We're going to have the small town to big time. Struggle for a better life. Do we want to have a love? Nah. Finale. Let's have everyone learns a lesson. I feel like we need something else here. Maybe just a sidekick. Someone to go along with her. Felix. Oh, we can put Wilson to work too. I forgot about him. And Walter. Winning the beloved and angry boss are back to being fresh. Coleman's going to be expensive. Not as much as I thought. Let's give Walter to researching as well. Should be able to churn out those elements if we're researching and writing at the same time. There we go. Okay, got one more script that we need to work on. And we have a couple of the elements, I think, to pull it off. All right. One more 1935 script before the year ends up. It's going to be G-Men. And this was William Kalani, I believe. I'm not really sure. But it was a James Cagney one. So we're going to have action, drama, a little bit of thriller to it, detective to it. Yeah, there we go. James Cagney, Margaret Lindsay, and Dvorak were all in this one. Dvorak. So let's go with a detective. No, cop. We're going to have... Where's the blue? There we go. Heroes in uniform. We're going to have a little bit of alcohol. We're going to get a criminal gang in there. We'll do 4. Supporting characters. A sheriff's going to come mosey into town and help him. A worried wife. Got to have a shootout, but it's not going to be fresh for a while. So what about Chase? And the finale... Nope. Guess we'll punish the antagonist. This is going to be Wilson. He's our better one. Get to work there. And let's give this romance one to Walter. See what he can do with the Fantasy Kingdom Bounty Hunter romance script. All right. Send all guests away. 49% attendance. Not very good. Made a profit. That's the important thing. Black Rook. Interesting. Everything's fresh in it. So we're glad about that. Shelve it for now. We don't have space. But that would be a good training film. And let's get another Alfred script going. Wow, they're going to be able to level up if they research something successfully. These screenwriters can level up quick too. Anna Karenina crushed it. There we go. Yes. Good job, Bernard. We'll wait. I don't have anything else for you at the moment, Bernard. We got plenty of scripts to work with anyways. An inconvenient truth. We're getting somewhere. Let's see. Science fiction. Donald, see what you can do. I'm sure. Let's do The Devil's in the Details. I have no idea what this is going to be about. but we want it to be, got to keep people working. Let's put a little romance to it, a little thriller to it. There we go. Not too much thriller. We'll keep it in the city. Our protagonist is going to be an accidental hero against a criminal mastermind. We'll have to have a worried wife. And crime of necessity, maybe. Protagonist is pulled back in. Isn't there something else? I thought we had a... Guess we don't. Oh, the retired legend. That's what I want. No, we don't. Let's go. Accidental hero, not the protagonist, pull back in. Instead, there's a... He's going to save his beloved, which was the worried wife. We will have a bank robbery happen. Finale is going to be the antagonist repents. It's like, I'm sorry. You were correct. I'll never do it again. Let's get a sidekick in there too. All right, Bernard, make some magic for us. Okay, so we're up to September. Ugh. Donald, you're not really all that great. Ooh, what do we have here? New genre. We have the horror genre. Just in time for October. Not that we can get any movies out for it. Oh, The White Mountain took a hit in pre-production. Cinematography, producers, location. Ew. Let's give this guy a gift. Here's some whiskey. Make you happier. There you go. Okay, here we go. The German government's curtailed the rights of its Jewish population. The law for the protection of German blood and German honor deprives Jews of citizenships. U.S. Immigration Service is preparing for an influx of refugees. I moved to America as soon as I found out about the new law. I'm nobody here, but what else could I do? Germany is no longer a place for creativity. That's Jörg Kramer, the director of Stardance and Needle on a Linden Tree. Gersting brothers told the L.A. Tribune that the new German laws are a real godsend for Hollywood. The studio is planning to sign contracts with several German directors. Okay. I don't know when they come, but let's see if they're out there. Because, yeah, they're cheap if I remember right. Edwin Stewart, maybe Manuel Jimenez. Maybe they're not there yet. Doesn't look like it. Clyde Mason is pretty cheap for a potential not 8-star guy. All right, we got to keep an eye out for when those actors are going to come along. And with that, I think this is a good spot to wrap this one up. It's about that time. So we are going to wrap up here. We're going to keep an eye out on those refugees coming, sign them, break our deal that we have going on with the Germans here. We used them to get quite a bit of money. We're happy with that. We were able to buy a lot of theaters in the process. So again, if you have any movie ideas, let me know. Hopefully, thank you for suggesting having research and scripts going at the same time. That's going to help them level up so much faster, and it's going to help us get more elements, which is what we desperately need to keep things fresh. But we've got some training movies going on as well. So overall, I like where the studio's going. We've got money going. Everything's going well. I think with I'm No Angel, we have the potential Pollux winner if we can get that in there. And I'm excited to see if that's going to be the one that takes it for us. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me on this one. Take care, and come back for the next episode, and we'll see you then.